Hi, Bonner here. I'm going to play at a little bit of an angle because I want you to pay attention to my fretting hand. I'm going to play just for a moment and then we'll talk about what I'm doing here. Okay, so what I'm doing there, and you can go back and look at it, if you want to review it. What I'm doing there is I'm showing you how to stay low. That's what we want to do. All of these little tips that I'm giving you are based on what I call the principle of optimum laziness. And I'll introduce that here. The principle of optimum laziness is sort of a silly way of saying playing efficiency. We want to reduce the amount of work, or we want to reduce all unnecessary effort, all unnecessary motion from our hands. So when I'm playing this, which is Mississippi John Hurt's Monday Morning Blues, you'll notice that I'm squeezing and releasing the notes. And my fingers are never really more than, at the most, maybe half an inch, usually an eighth of an inch or a quarter of an inch off the strings. And that's because if my fingers are right where I need them to be, but just raised up slightly, then I've reduced my motion of my fretting hand down to squeezing and relaxing, squeezing and relaxing. I'm pressing a note down, I'm letting it go, pressing it down, letting it go. I'm not doing this and then repositioning my whole hand for every move that I make on the guitar. And this is also true if I'm playing a little lead thing, you know. If I'm playing something like that, might as well play it right. If I'm playing a little thing like that, then my hand is right over where the notes are going to be. My hand isn't very far off, usually less than half an inch off the strings. And again, it simply is a question of reducing the motion, and also I'm pre-positioning my hand. If I'm playing a riff like this, my hand, if I'm playing a riff that's between the 2nd and the 5th fret, my hand is already there. 2, 3, 4, 5, my fingers are already assigned, 1 finger per fret, and all I'm doing is playing a few notes. I'm pressing down and letting go is essentially the effort that I'm making, and no more. I'll come back again and refer to this in greater detail, but as a general rule, we want to stay low over the strings. So you can take this tip back to caterpillar fingers, which is one of the earliest tips. You'll see it in the list there. It's like tip 2 or 3 or something. And when you're practicing caterpillar fingers, what you want to do is, in addition to doing that caterpillar fingers exercise, make sure that as you start, your fingers are just a little bit above the string, only a little. And as you take your fingers off, just take them off a tiny amount. And you'll find that it takes quite an effort until you get good at it. But as you practice a little bit more and a little bit more, you'll get into the habit of staying low over the strings. It'll save you a lot of work. It'll keep you, it'll help you to have an ongoing moment by moment awareness of exactly where your fingers are, and that makes playing a lot easier. So have fun, practice lots, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.